Yeah, why do I need to be embarrassed in making my own life better? Every time I think about it, I'm gonna cry. My body literally gonna cry. I always feel grateful for what I have and I always get more. And I have this insanely crazy belief that I can do whatever the hell I want. Hi, I'm Blair, and this is how I get everything that I want, that I desire to come true. Beautiful sunny day today. This might sound too good to be true, but it's true because I'm experiencing it right now. This is what works for me. You can choose to listen and apply what resonates with you. Yeah, let's get into it. So I'll tell you my background so you can know me a bit more. I'm 19. I'm a second year medical student. I was in an international school in Thailand, and then now I'm studying medicine in the UK, and I got to go to the US sometimes too. That's my life in a nutshell. Since I was young, I feel like everything works out for me. What I want will always come true. For example, every single time when I think that I want to eat something and it would be the randomest thing possible, it wouldn't be like my favorite food, it would be some random thing. And every single time and every single day that I think that, that day it will happen. Or maybe tomorrow it will happen somehow. Like someone will give me that, my dad's friends will bring me that food, or my grandma will randomly want to eat that too on the same day. From my grandmother generation, she started with zero. Like I mean zero. She was raised and born in a Thai market. She was adopted. She have nothing with her, and yeah, she just built up with her, and then my dad also built up from that. Yes, I'm in an international school and I was in Thailand, but I don't think that I'll be in that if I don't desire that myself. So let's get into it. The first thing is that you need to have a clear goals. Clear, I mean really clear. Know exactly what you want. So, for example, I know since I was like 7 or something, that I want to study abroad. I think that I have to be in an international school. I fight with my dad about this all the time. I beg my dad. I don't know why. I don't have the knowledge that I want to study medicine and I have to get into medicine, and I know that I want to study abroad somewhere that is not Thailand. US YouTube was really famous and I was watching it and I was like, I really want to go to the USA. At that point, I was really young. I don't know how I will get there yet, but I know exactly what I want, and I want to be really wealthy. I want to travel. After you know what you want, you have to have self belief. You have to believe in yourself, and it should be unlimited. Your self belief should not be limited by anyone. Your confidence from within and not like an arrogant thing. If you think you can do it, your brain, your subconscious brain, it will find a way to make you achieve that. When I was young, going abroad or going to the USA is like a really far thing for me because it's like another side of the world, but I never think that I cannot do it. I always think that I could do it. It's hard, but I could do it and I'll find a way to do that. Next is don't compare and complain. Someone asked me why I always get what I want, and it's not because I'm sitting there like compare and complain and contemplating about how the world is unfair, because the world is unfair. That's how life is. It's unfair. But if you sit there and do nothing and just complain about it all day, nothing is gonna work because you're doing nothing. Like, if I spend my time complaining, I wouldn't have time to improve myself and work on myself. I know some of you might think that, oh, I'm really privileged to be born in this family and stuff, but I think every people have their own different problems. This leads to my next point is to do the best with the resources that you have. I know that my parents is not that rich to send me abroad or 100% to send me in international schools. And I think if I don't get the scholarship, I wouldn't be in an international school. And yes, I work really hard to get 50-60% scholarship to be in an international schools. When I'm in that school, everything feels so expensive to me. I wouldn't go out with my friends because I feel like it's so expensive to go out. That was also during COVID as well. I was like 14, and at that time, I was also doing an online business. See, I know that I want to be wealthy, and my brain just kind of like figure a way and do it to for me to start because I was like, oh, I have to be wealthy like as soon as possible. So I started doing an online business when I was 14 and started creating on my TikToks since I was 14. It's myself too that I really like to speak in front of the camera since I was young. Since I was young, I also compete in beauty pageant. I walk for Paul Frank in Siam Paragon International Fashion Week. If I have to talk about my life, there's a lot of things that I do. When I was 14 and entering an online business, other people was like late 20s and something like that. I know I was so young. I've made lots of mistakes, but I'm glad that I start early because I learned so fast from that experience. I mean, you can learn from other people's experience from podcasts, from books, but it's not the same as if you do it yourself. And also, I'm so glad that I got to learn from my dad's friends as well. So I did my best with the resources I have. So I listen to podcasts, I read self help books. I think my biggest sponsor was from Qatar's Airways, and they flew me to Paris. Since I started TikTok, I don't know that you can make money from it, you can get sponsors, but eventually, if you have a clear goals and you work on it, you don't just sit there and think it will happen. It won't happen if you just sit there and hope it will happen. You have to do it for it to happen. TikTok travelings are kind of like my side quest, but my main quest is also medical school. So alongside with that, while other people go hang out, partying, me, I did not go. When people like enjoyed their time during lunchtime, I remember lunchtime I sat alone and I read and I study. I know I need to make my own money because my father is like supporting my sisters as well, and I don't want to be a burden to my family. I want to be independent, so I also do extra tutoring as well. So whatever you think you are good at, for example, I'm good at academics, so that's why I do extra tutoring and I earn money from that. So whatever you think you are good at, you have that skill sets, or if you don't develop that skill sets, and you can make money from that. And some people, they have the limiting beliefs that, oh, there's no place for me in here, so they don't even start doing it. The next point is that I gotta put myself first. You gotta put yourself first. And I believe that everyone should put themselves first, but not in a selfish or arrogant way, but in a self love way. Not every, but most decision you should kind of put yourself first, because if you don't put yourself first, for example, even in a relationship, if you put the other person first and not yourself first, by the end of the day, you're gonna waste your energy and you're gonna feel bad, you're not gonna feel good about yourself. And if you don't feel good about yourself, how can you be like most happy? And people ask me how I'm not like shy or embarrassed to do things. For example, I sit here, like there's people walking around and looking at me, but I'm not shy or embarrassed because I genuinely think that why why would I be shy? Why would I not show up for my goals, for what I want? Or sometimes, yeah, sometimes I do feel like, oh, what is that person's gonna think of me? But then at the end of the day, I do it anyways because what I think of myself is more important than what other people think of me. So I think that I do my best here is more important than other people judging me. Hope that makes sense. And the most important thing that you could take away from this is gratitude. I think gratitude is my number one that get me here and that covers every single point that I talked about earlier. I'm grateful, I'm thankful to be here. My family might not be the best in other people's eyes, but they are the best for me. And I believe that everything will works out for me somehow, even if it don't seems like it. But at the end of the day, my life right now is what I used to pray for. When I was back in Thailand, I prayed for like living abroad, studying abroad. So I ain't complaining about that. And gratitude is not just saying, oh, thank you, and done. It's a feeling, it's a different feeling because every time I think about it, I'm gonna cry. My body literally gonna cry. It's not just thank you and done. It's like I can feel deep in my heart, in all of my body, in every cells of my body when I breathe in, and I'm like, I'm so, so grateful. And not just now that I achieve what I want, but since I was young, I always feel thankful just to have a roof over my head or just to eat a meal. I'm so happy just to eat food. I'm like so happy about that. It's so good for me to even have one. But I have 10. I'm so grateful for that. And one day I know that I'm gonna have 100. And like what's an incredible life to live. I tell myself every single day that my life is incredible. And when I believe that, it turns into my reality. Because you are what you thought. I can sit here and think that, oh, this rocks is like so ugly, like why am I sitting here, like it's gross. I can do that. Or I can also be grateful that, oh my god, this rocks is like providing me a place to sit, and this view is like so beautiful and the sky is blue. It's beautiful today. Yeah. And I have this insanely crazy belief that I can do whatever the hell I want. And you can do that too. Like no one really gives a damn of what you do. I know that everyone might not be perfect, but if you do good, you show up for yourself. And I think that I'm a good person. Yes, I've made a lots of mistakes, but overall, I think I'm a good person. I have a good heart. I wish everyone the best. I have a kind heart. I try to treat everyone with kindness. And if I'm a good person, then I would deserve something good, right? So it have to start like within. So if you believe that you're a good person and you deserve something good is going to come. And when I say this, there's some people that come for me, and this is for real. They come for me and they said to my face that like why you're so positive. Like real life is not rainbows and clouds, like why I'm living in like an imaginary land, but don't let other people insert their reality to yours because my reality is like living my best life. And don't let other people tell you what you can or cannot do, because the only thing that is limiting you is your belief. I also wanted to go to the US and to Italy my entire life. There's people that told me to not go. It's too dangerous. Like, and you don't have the money for that. Like, why would you use that money on that? But I do it anyways. I live however I want, but that have a limit to it. But yeah, I live however I want. That doesn't disturb other people. And when I went to Italy and I went to the US, it alters my brain chemistry because it opens me to a lots of things, and now I even have more belief in myself than I ever can. I went to Belgium and Italy last December. I went to California and Oregon, and I just went to Cali and Oregon again because the UK weather is a bit depressing. And then this summer, I'm going to Thailand and China again. And yeah, this is my reality. And don't let other people paint your reality for you because you don't even want their reality, right? So you have to create your own. So I think I talk a lot and all over the place in this video. I'm almost 20. I'm so super grateful for my life right now. I hope that you guys gains at least something from this video. And yeah, all the sun is shining. I love the sun. There's so much more for me to learn, of course. And I'm so excited in this life journey. So come along in this channel with me to explore the world because I'm gonna do a lot of travel vlogs and mindset vlogs like this if you enjoy. So please click subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you think and what's your ideas because I love exchanging idea with people, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.